So, hello guys. The next part of our journey. As you can see, I've already started the fixes for the super tracker, because yesterday I find out that for the after count mode I don't have any like cool message here, and I can just press the check-in and it will do nothing. So I decided that I need something better. That's why I have updated it already, and I'm pushing it to the store right now. Oops. Wrong things happened. Let me open the stream on the second screen. I will probably stream the first part of the day, and the second I would like to work on social introduction for the Instagram and TikTok, and also I will need to record some video. I need to work for money a bit. I already have started, but anyway, today was very early thing. I woke up at 5, half of 6, or maybe something like that. So it's almost 5 hours already for me, but for sure I wasn't like very productive. But sleep was very nice, and I had the training today. But in the days where I had training, it's usually not super productive in terms of coding, because I prefer to train very hard when I train. And that's why the other day, this day, will be more mediocre in terms of energy. But that's fine. Maybe I just need to get used to it more. As you maybe know, this is a kind of new life for me. So yeah, maybe I just need to get used to it more, and everything will be just fine. So anyway, let's proceed to work and enjoy our life here. I need to answer the Telegram message. Today I have recorded very nice video of the sunrise, so I'm pretty happy. Also, I find out that I have a non-needed wire with Type-C, but maybe I will use it for some energizing stuff. I don't know. So let's go and create the release in the App Store Connect with this fix. It's not super important, but it's still very nice to have. That's why let's work on it. And let's create it. Like very minor version. And for the what is next, let's go and ask our friends here. Little UI enhancement for the auto count mode. So let's see, it should generate all the needed languages already, because it understands the context. So as you can see, it is true. This is why I have this chat here. It's very cool to have something like that, so you're much quicker when you are updating your reps. So this is something like shorts. Let me have this like 4 minutes demo of release notes translation. So let's continue, because I have a lot of languages here. So French, it is in the end right now. Oh, nope. So Japanese. Oops. And Korean. And Portuguese. As you can see, we have a lot of locales for this application, because it is the most popular, and I think it is like very complete. That's why I have a lot of languages already. There is no point of creating a lot of languages when you are in the active state of the app development. You should go with the English. But for now, as this app is pretty developed already, there is no point of not adding the new languages, because it increases your attraction for other people all around the world. They probably can pay you some money, and we are like a businessman, so we should promote our apps with all our power. That's why, you know, we should try to achieve maximum from what we have. So yeah, the impressions for the Super Tracker is already around 8K, I think. I mean, per month, and it is very nice. And that's why I have sales every day already for the Super Tracker. Maybe I should increase the price of the Super Tracker, but let me think about it a bit more. Maybe on the weekend I will decide that we need to have something more from money perspective. Let's go with it. But for now, let it be the very cheap app. Maybe actually I will change my mind very quickly, and at the evening I will already increase the price, because it can, you know, increase my settings in X2 or maybe X3, and it will also allow me to waste more money on some ads. Maybe I have no experiments with ads still, but maybe it is something that I can reinvest my revenue from the apps. So it's kind of one lends to another, blah blah. So updating the Super Tracker with a little UI fixes. It is so many release notes because of a lot of languages. So I have developed a system for that. I'll show you it. Actually, we can create maybe a GPT, custom GPT for that. So maybe we should try it right now, I don't know. Let's try, but initially let's brag about our things here. Because it's very important to say that you are active and to show that you are active, etc. For example, yesterday I have achieved more followers here in threads, and it finally allows me to have insights. I can see the stats and they are improving. That's why, you know, you need just to show up every day. So let's go to the ChatGPT, to the GPTs. Let's check, maybe there is already a release note GPT. Release notes. So we are searching. If there is no, probably we could create it right now. So yeah, we have some here. Release notes assistance, blah blah blah. So this one looks perspective. from Alexi, and so no description, nothing. Let's try to write something here. What are you? I'm release notes. Review and refine release notes so they clear and easy as sell. Yes. Do you provide and block structure or not? Sorry for typing errors. It's not what I want. Okay, don't care then. And let's create the GPT. Can we create it like with some constructor or something? As you can see, I have anime bot here. How we can create this thing? Maybe I need to go to the chatgpt.com. Let's go to the GPTs and let's, yes, hit the create one. Probably we should try to have a look at our release notes translation chat at the beginning. So this will be a chat of the release notes translation. We give release note and notes and a bunch of locales translate. I also pretty much enjoy this note format. Yes, that's pretty straightforward. The GPT should act as set format for release notes. It should have setting in English and other source language. Okay. Text. Yes, translate and the yes. Okay. Now let's I suggest release notes. Mobile release notes creator. Mobile release notes creator. So yeah, we are developing the release notes generator here. Try to picture different languages in clouds. By the way, Claude Code is starting to work very, very bad. That's why I know I'm almost already ready. Okay, it's very sad. Nope, man. Let it be simpler and with English, Chinese, Spanish symbols. So yeah, Claude Code is not working very well. That's why I am already thinking of changing my subscription. And that's actually fine. Okay, this thing is not working at all. Let's have a previous one picture. This all is shit. So are we changing it? You haven't changed. How I can change it to previous one? It's not possible. So we will stack it into the generation until we have finished it. Okay, it's not bad. It's not good actually, but okay. It's colorful and fine. Never mind. It is okay. For now it is okay. Maybe in the some later time we will change it. Now that look is set, let's define behavior. When you give release notes, should the computer always translate in exactly the case you provide, or would you like it to also suggest common ones? Let's do this. If no locales are provided, you should take the original one release notes and also provide like locale And also provide like English, Chinese, Spanish. Yeah, you should have those three if you're like if you like to be more popular. Next, should translations aim to be short and functional, or more descriptive and marketing style? I think it is not important. Let's be technical and just keep the sense of the original release note. So we are creating the custom GPT. Would you like also to make the GPT ultimate dictate as text or format? Yes, sure. Yes, sure. iOS doesn't have any specific text for that. That's why we can have nothing about it. Great. We also want to handle both short one lines and longer. Yes. I don't know. Just be a cool translator, generator of notes. Also, your GPT is now a cool, reliable translator generator. Okay, let's try something. For example, this. So we have some production quality release notes generator, I think. But let's test it a bit. Maybe it is a bullshit. But maybe it's not. I will also provide, some short video. I have already recorded the timing for the short creation. And so yeah, we have created a product in 15 minutes. It is free, but anyway, it's kind of useful. And it is natural in terms of it's not like artificial things. So yeah, we have this thing here. It is kind of working. But can we have a snippet style of output? So we can have, some copy. Yeah, that's fine. Also, I would like to have line breaks here. Yes. It's like test and yes. Nope, you are wrong. Let's show this guy how it should be proceeded. Nope, you're wrong. It should be like that. Thinking longer for the better answer. Maybe it will think faster if I pay $200. Who knows? Maybe I will know in a near time. Because Claude Code, I don't know why it's Cloud. It's something about Russian mind. Claude Code. Claude is very... Sorry, Claude, if you are listening to this stream. But Claude is very, very strange name in Russian. I mean, like, it feels very artificial when you say it in Russian. Claude. Or maybe it's just my thing, I don't know, but it feels like very strange when you say Claude in Russian. Claude, как у тебя дела? Claude, how are you? So yeah, I don't know. Let's write this strange joke So it's about minutes. Joke on Claude in Russian. So as you can see, I'm already improving my content making skills, and I'm not relying on my memory because it is not already working, because it's like I have a very a lot of things to keep in my mind. That's why it is something, you know, not working already for me. So we have thought for 1 minute and nothing has been produced. Test it. Okay, we have the same thing. Okay, right. Test it once again. Actually, this format is also like working, but we should have let's show him maybe one thing. We should have these things, not the things he is producing. Enjoy it. It will parse anything for sure, but let this be clear and cool and nice. So we have updated it, and now we have these things. Yeah, it is actually... Yeah, let's try another release note test. Let's go to the ChatGPT, and for example, this is their new release notes. Yeah, it is working just fine. So let's try if we are providing the locales to Russian, for example. Yes, it understands us, but maybe it should provide... Okay, if we have list, we are providing only the listed locale. If we don't, we are providing the most popular one. That's actually a fine thing. So we are ready to release this stuff. Provide a short description of this useful GPT. Generate clean localized. Also add a note that you can use it for iOS as well. Generate clean localized results with perform. Yes. In iOS we don't have any special formats. Yeah, you don't have, you just copy paste the same things. Keep Android as default, but if you ask for iOS, let's try. Okay. If we provide iOS, then it is okay. But by default, provide the text. So as you can see, we have developed new app. Would you like to try running the same release notes? Okay, for example, I haven't provided any platform. Android style default and iOS style default. Yes. So we are thinking for a better answer. What about things we have here? Nothing. Okay, that's fine. Also, today is a laundry day, by the way, and also I probably will skip the residence permits now in Georgia, and I will get it in the April or March. So yeah, that's cool. Why is it jinx? I don't know, but anyway, It's plain text. And why it's PHP template? Oh, you should not include any special symbols in output, like iOS, Android. We should be nice to copy paste. Updating. All set. Would you like to test again? Yes. So, hooray, we have a product. So how I can create it, I don't know. Oh, it's fine. Let's make it public. But how I can, do this? Should I press the create button? Yes. So we have this unbelievable mobile release notes creator that is ready to be released. So let's release it to... Actually, it's programming. Yeah. Let's release it to GPT store. So, congratulations, we have a new public release of something. Not very money appealing stuff, but anyway. So let's share our results in build in public because we can. Let me read something here. Notion works great, no real difference. Got the famous Notion Ocean in company. Never heard about Notion Ocean, and it is funny. So let's share this thing. We have unbelievable creation. We have also something like that. So let's try the Super Whisper for this, because unbelievable, it's too hard for me to type. So we have created the unbelievable custom GPT that will help you with generating the release notes on the stream. Oh. We have created the unbelievable custom GPT that will help you with generating the release notes. And I was straight. So the joke about unbelievable is also not bad. Maybe let's save it. It's not like I will post it for sure, but let's save it. Joke on unbelievable. Yes, exactly. So let's post it to the build in public community, because it is building in public, by the way. Let's also post it to the stress build in public community. We have some traction to our post with my long-term videos, like 100 views, hooray! So let's post it here as well. And very strange thumbnail for this stuff, but anyway. So we have posted it and we have it created, hooray, everybody enjoy. Actually, it is kind of, acceptable for the LinkedIn too. Let's tell everybody about this thing. So we have a custom GPT that will help you generate the release notes for your mobile apps. That was true. Generate is clean, blah blah blah. Built in public, indie, hacking, custom, GPT, sorry. In Russian we say GPT sometimes. So yeah, let's post to anyone. We have some new message, one sponsored message, so it's not something I will read right now. Maybe it is something cool, maybe not. So we have updated the server tracker. Let's switch back to the T-timer, the unbelievable application. Let's try to continue our chat with Codex here. Probably it will not work because it is from yesterday, but let's try. Let's try to add your things. So let's wait if it is broken or not. Maybe I should, have different stuff here. I mean, like I need to create the new chat, but let's try to continue the previous one. And also I will try probably to use a Claude Code here because I have paid for it $100 and I'm pretty not using it. That's why I probably should try to use it more. But at the morning I've tried to fix the bug with Sober Tracker and I had very, very bad developer experience with Claude Code. That's why, I have switched back to the codecs. Maybe something happening with the models. Actually, as you can see, we are continuing our stuff from yesterday. So it is working just fine. This is very, very cool. And we should probably open this thing here. Yeah, as you can see, we have this T setup here. I'm also waiting for the fresh Xcode setup update, by the way, because, they are trying to integrate the GPT or maybe Claude inside the Xcode 26. It is named like that. And I can already install the beta, but I don't like it. And also it feels like the release will be very, very soon. And I don't need to push the horses, as I heard from Usyk. Alexander Usyk, the famous Ukrainian boxing guy. So yeah, let's see what we have here. I have localization here, by the way. Also, probably I will need to install the app to my phone because I need to test the connection with watches. And I don't understand if I can do the same things for the, the emulator and watches emulator. So it's not clear for me. So next, if you want me to finish the StoreKit setup, yes, do this, please. We will have a StoreKit setup config file. So we will have a ability to test the in-app purchases. For this app, actually, I will increase the default pricing. It is very, very disturbing for me because I feel like I don't have a right to increase prices. But it is something inside my head and I need to work on it because you should be proud to charge the money for your work. And it's still not the same for me. I still think oh, why somebody is paying more than $1 for the Sober Tracker? But actually, why not? Why not? Especially if it is working for you, you will save much more money on your sober journey than you have ever. That's why $1 maybe it's too little and I need to increase price X3. Maybe I can create some hype around this, hey guys, I'm increasing my prices by 300% because it sounds very, very big, but actually it's X3. So yeah, maybe I need to do something like that and everything will be just fine. Let me hear if you hear the noises. No, you're not. I have some laundry happening right now. So I have checked if you have some problems with that, my dear listeners, my friends and potential subscribers. I really like that you're watching me. So let's check something here in Twitter. Maybe someone is answering something. No, it's not. Okay, so let's wait a bit for this stuff here. We are unlock Pro and some nodes. So what does it mean actually? Oh, it's for premium StoreKit stuff. It's not important. So we have running timer here. And we have some, library. And we can create one more custom T. But we should unlock Pro to be able to create more. Let's try to create the new T, and now it's locked, as you can see. So this premium gate is working and the new T is appearing like here. And it doesn't have like any temperature. Let's set it and save it. Maybe, by the way, we should save it by default, like when you click the back button, it should be saved, but I don't know. So let's go back to the home. I don't like this today thing, by the way, because it seems like there is no reason of that. Anyway, let's stop the emulator and let's try to my iPhone, because I would like to see if the, you know, widget is working, and probably I will need to run a few targets to test this. And it is first time I'm running something like that with, I mean, like companion app, etc. So yeah, next options. What's the tip jar 2? Like, okay. Proceed to the watch complications, target per docs complications. Let's read the docs, by the way. Families to support. Families of the watches. So, update more frequently when timer is active, otherwise rely on static snapshot. Okay, let's try to load this thing on my phone at first, and after that maybe I should by the way, let's try the dark theme here, because it is actually supporting the dark theme by default, because I'm using the default components here. So this is very cool. Let's connect it to the watch. For this stuff, probably I need to switch the targets and select my watches here and run it like a separate process. So let's try it right now, because maybe it's not working. But maybe it is working, so let's try it. Connecting to my watches. So let me wait a bit. Something is happening, because it's the first deploy of the companion app. I don't understand if it is working fine or not. So let me check it. Maybe I need to access the watches on the phone, or maybe not. Nikon Club. So we have available app T-timer. Let me install it. Maybe it will work. I understand. I need to turn the Wi-Fi option on my phone, because I'm not using the Wi-Fi right now, because 5G is much better in Georgia than my wired connection. So yeah, I need to turn the Wi-Fi, and I need to connect the same network the MacBook is connected. That's why how your watches, etc., will be in like one group of connected devices. So yeah, if sometimes you have some problems with connectivity, it can be like because of Wi-Fi. Also, for example, when you're updating the iOS, you also should be like in one network, because yeah, it lends to some problems when you're not. Let me check the network. Yes, it is correct. And here is also the same stuff. So now let's try to restart it, because we have some problems still. Hopefully I will solve it soon. But you know, maybe I will not. Oh, actually T-timer is already installed. It's just not open. Let's try to sync our stuff here. Let's also test the demo activity, if it is working. Connection to the device could not be established. Maybe I have some problems with watches then? I don't know. Maybe I need to activate the developer mode. But where is the developer mode on the watches? Let me quickly investigate this thing. So nothing is happening right now. And I don't have like options. But I have T-timer installed on the watches, by the way. Let me try to open it. So yeah, it is working. Watch synced. Sorry for the how it is looking right now, but yeah, it's working. As you can see, I have T-timer with a bunch of predefined keys. So watch is reachable. Quick start is looking like that. Let's try to have some matcha. So it asks me if he can send something here. So as you can see, timer is working. Or maybe you cannot see, but it is working. So we have also timer working here, as you can see. So the connectivity is working just fine. Let me like have a screenshot of this stuff, because it's very, very cool. And let's copy and delete it. And we have some, you know, the MacBook taking the screenshots from iPhone, and it is very, very cool thing for the developer, for the content creation. So yeah, it is kind of sync is working just fine for the T app. So the iPhone app and Watch OS app are talking about timers now. Also, we should like test the data connection. I mean, like I need to create a T and add it to the list, and if it will be synced to the watch, if it is working or not. But it should be working. Yeah, as you can see, timer worked here. For some reason, it's like not an alarm or something, it's just ping you. And it's not something I like to have. So we have a counter updated, and this thing also updated. So, but what about live activity? Let's try something like that. It's not working, so we need to have some debugging. Let me try that. Because live activity is also very nice feature to have. And we don't have it working right now because something is off. But maybe we need to, you know, start matcha at first. We'll start when reachable, and now it is reachable, and everything should be updated. So the sync is working, but not working in the best way. Let's try to have some live OS activity, and it's not working. So we need to debug it like a bit more. That's why like we are continuing our work here. So let's go to cursor back. I've tested. Let's use the Super Whisper. I have tested the integration, but we just have one ping when tick is clocked to the end. Timer is off, I mean. And that's like not what I want. We need more precise, more explicit timer and alarm. I have tested the integration, but we have just one ping when tick is clocked to the end. Timer is off, I mean. And that's not well. We need yes, actually, this thing just understand what I have said. I'm not sure that some guy, some English speaking guy would understand what I have just said. But this thing is understanding me very well. So it is another joke about English, and why not? 34 minutes joke on English. As you can see, probably I will not post like 10,000 shorts. Matcha is ready, so it is working. It is working. It's a very, very cool thing. So let's go back to our Xcode here. Let's open the T-timer watcher. I think we don't have any icon, and we should have some. So let's use the icon. By the way, yesterday one guy wrote me on the threads, maybe I can show you. One guy wrote me on the threads that we have problem. Houston, we've got a problem with our... Oh my god, this is very cool. Thank you very much, Alexander. I need to write something warm too here. So let's do this. Wait. Yeah, no. Very pleased to hear that. I will do the same for him. So let's go back to the demonstration. So yesterday one guy, this one, wrote me that I have the wrong clocks in the icon. I'm sorry, have you ever seen a clock? Pathetic. So as you can see on the previous icon, we have more ticks on the clock than it should have. That's why I have like regenerated the icon. It should be, I think, here or here, or maybe here. Yes, in this place. So yeah, we have better icon here. It is also like a variant, but I don't like it. So we have better icon here. Let me save it and let's use it everywhere for our watch app, because you know it is better. So let's actually rewrite the existing one and let's have it like for the T-timer app. I mean this targets is like projects inside the Xcode, where you can have one workspace and you can have a few targets. Target can be separated, for example, by environment. For example, you have QA and stage and production environments, and you can have different targets for that, but running on the same device. And also you can have target for the watch app or widget app inside the same project. That's how you share data flow inside of the iOS apps. So let's go to the assets and let's change these icons here. So let's go to the projects. This is the correct one, I think, that they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes. So yeah, let's use this thing here and here, and also let's use it for the timer app. Let's use it here. So we have packed the needed features, and thanks for the testing and the precise feedback. Okay, but let's initially have this thing copied. I have some duplication here probably, but it's just fine for me right now. So let's just commit these changes because now it is working. Also HSMD, my friend today sent me a variant of the HSMD he has success with. So I would like to try it, but for the new project, because this one is pretty developed already and I don't need like changes in the some middle of the process. So yeah, that's why I'm not like doing it right now. So let's us have test this thing here. Let me try to run it on the Apple Watch and see if it is updated. I mean the icon, because I haven't seen any icon before. We have some errors here because we are vibing. Let's just copy paste it and fix it. And in the meantime, let's read what we have here. What's improved on the watch? Timer now uses end date and recomputer main. Final 5 seconds ticks. Yes, we have like ticking and repeating finish haptics. Instead of single tick pink, we will have 6 times pink. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So we can add the snooze. Maybe it's not bad. And also we will need to fix the live activity because right now it's not working, and I would like to have it working because it's like very cool effect. For example, what does it mean, the live activity? When you have used, for example, you're using Bolt for taxi or Volt for the delivery, you can see on the block screen this like small activity with the status. I would like to have the same for the tea timer because it's very cool. When you have this on your lock screen, you see you have like 2 minutes until this tea is finished, and you don't need to open any apps or something like that. So yeah, it's very, very cool. And also my description is not very bad, so let me post something here. Separation between Xcode targets, and I think this is very, very cool. So let me also post it here. For some reason the started streaming is not updated right now, so let me refresh the page on the second screen. Yes, okay, now it is refreshed. 52 minutes, 50 minutes. Explanation on Xcode workspaces and live activity. So yeah, some kind of educational content that is actually can be useful. And now we have fixed this error. Let us try it once more. As you can see, we have nice preview of the watch here. So it's looking like that on my watch too. But for sure the connectivity is not very simple. I mean, like the whole process is taking more time than just have one app running on the your iPhone or your watch, and now it's like much longer. But anyway, it is working. So let's go back and let's remove the old one, T-timer here, because I think we have some problems because I have installed it like almost manually. So yeah, it's not working just fine. And I need to learn how to remove apps, by the way. Oh, yeah, it is the same. Let's delete it. Okay, now it has been removed. Let's try to install it once again. Let's have a clean build, by the way, maybe it will help us. And let's also stop everything that we have here. I mean, like for the different targets, let's have it stopped. So let's restart our app on the iPhone. My development and my current fall. And let's also do this for the watches, and let's see if it is actually working. So run T-timer is working right now. Let's go with the T-timer app and try to run it too. Now the watch and iPhone are on the same Wi-Fi network, so maybe it should be working. But as you can see, we still have some problems here. Let me open the watch. Maybe I need to have some settings changes. Maybe it has some developer mode, I don't know. let's see. So, blah blah, return to storage. We have some update installed, by the way, but I will not do this right now. So let me check the settings in the meantime, because it feels like we have something that I need to activate. So for sure, it should be possible to, yes, we have some developer stuff here. When turned on, your application will not be subject to standard widget constraints, so lawful debugging. Let's clear the trusted computers maybe and reactivate them. Maybe it will work better. Because right now, as you can see, I have problems with this stuff. With running the T timer on my watches to test it. Now it's like not working at all, and I can just press the install here on the separate screen. Let's try this computer once again. Let's press this stuff here. So I have trusted my Mac once again. Maybe it will help us. But still, as you can see, we have some network problems. And let's try it once again, because I have trusted this thing. Maybe it will work right now, but I can use the manual install. So probably device rejected. But I have trust this computer. So let's go and install just manually on the phone. I can click the install button on the watch display, so you can have like the little bit of control on your watches, but it's still not working very fine, by the way. So we have installed it, and let's run it. Should be nice. And icon is here, it's working. And splash is working very fine. So let's have matcha cooking some matcha right now, because it's very, very short. And in the meantime, let's check what we have in the live activity section. So how I can test the live activity, by the way, it is not working fine as I see. So yeah, it's not working really fine. Now it's not working at all. But let's tell this guy the half of the truth. Because we are good guys, we are not some evil guys. We are taking care about his feelings. So let's go check the threads. Yes, the man said that like streamers and indie hackers should be kept together, should be helping each other or something like that. And I totally agree. So let's go and check the notifications here. Nothing. Okay, maybe we have some usage already of our unbelievable mobile release notes creator. Let's check the my GPTs here. Maybe someone has tried it. No, zero chats. Oh no. So this thing is pinging me. So we have fixed the stuff pretty well. So let's just go back. It is working. But for some reason the cancel button cannot be pressed, but back button is working just fine. So what about live activity? You're right to flag it. Live activity won't render until there's widget extension, and there's a couple settings. Add widget extension. Okay, let's add the widget extension then. So we need to create a widget to be able to use the live activity. Is it target actually, or is it something different? Yes, it is target. I already forgot, but anyway. So let's create the widget extension target here. As you can see, it is like Xcode. So we have this thing and we should include the live activity. Should we have like something more? Nope. Okay. Live activity should be added in sign-in also. Okay. Let's just, you know, go step by step to make this thing working. Okay, we are creating this stuff without any additional things. Embed the extension, t-timer. Yes, okay. Let's create our t-timer extension. Let's activate this scheme. So we have one more scheme right now activated, as you can see here. And we have some, like, I don't know what it is. So finish, then delete the template's default Swift file and include our file. So I just can, you know, copy paste this maybe. T live activity widget, T live activity widget. So this is the default one, as I understand. Or it is our one. And the default one is this one. Yeah, it feels like this one is the default one. And this is our one. So maybe I need some assistance from our guy. Let's check. Probably okay, bundle is okay, but maybe I should change this live activity here. I don't know. So please assist me. I have created the widget extension, but now you need to replace the content with the needed things. Hooray! Super Whisper is working very fine with my voice already. Maybe my English is already improving, I don't know. But today it feels like I'm very, very productive, so I need to push through this day with all my power, because I have like very early morning, I have worked already for money, I have updated the app, I have created the long-term video. Actually, you can see it because it is about indie hacking. It is about creating more appealing screenshots for your mobile apps. So maybe you could be like, and also I'm demonstrating a bit of ASO. That is App Store optimization. I'm just using the Claude Opus for that. So yeah, maybe it can be useful for you. Also, I need to record some lifestyle video today. And because I'm pretty shy, I don't like to do this, but I will push myself. I need to create some introductory video for the Instagram and TikTok. Because actually my main audience, the audience that I'm selling apps to, are living in the Instagram and TikTok and not in the X, not on the YouTube, but actually on YouTube. I just having a channel about the indie hacking, and I would like to remain as indie hacker and streamer, maybe some gaming stream too, I don't know. But also I would like to focus the English content on the YouTube, and on the Instagram, for example, or TikTok, I'm posting lifestyle Russian content because I would like to have something Russian. Yeah, so great, your widget extension is in place. Let's return to our RAMs by RAMs. So what you have now? What to check? Yeah, sure. That the widget extension target includes this file. Okay. I embed the extension on the device, blah blah blah. Maybe we should remove the default ones, man. You know, we haven't changed anything. But let's check this thing. Activity configuration, is this thing actually included to our build target here? Yes, we have it here. This extension includes this file, target membership. iOS entitlements, live activity capability is on. Xcode. Okay, I need to add some capability. Probably it's something here. So in iOS app targets, in these targets, I mean target. In this target, we should go to the sign-in and capabilities here and add live activities as capabilities. So let me add this thing. And I don't see anything about that. So maybe something is off. So I have added this thing. I have named it properly. Or maybe I have already like live activities here. No, it doesn't seem so. Okay, let me recheck everything. Info already has support for live activities and sign in add live activities. So it's still like should be something here. And I don't see anything like that. App live activity. So nothing like that here. I don't see this thing in capabilities. So maybe some settings is off, or maybe it is already activated, or maybe I need to bump the device SDK requirements. Maybe we have some low version right now and we need to bump it. It is actually very possible. Let me check it once again. So for these build settings, let's check what iOS version we have here. It should be in more upper thing. And for some reason I don't see it right now. Okay, so it's very fresh, by the way. It's iOS, one of the latest one. So you don't actually need a separate entitlement. Don't require the info key. Since we are not using push updates, the info key is enough. But maybe we should use the info update. Quick checklist: Xcode, app target settings. So it feels like everything is working already. Maybe I need to ask this guy once again. Let's turn on the medium here. So please check if I need to remove something and do this stuff for me. Don't just provide the instructions. Also, please clean up the generated default widget extension files. Yeah, because, you know, we have a lot of instructions and I'm streaming already, so I'm stressed. I don't wanna follow the instructions step by step because I will turn on the mode of the guy who are following the instructions and working on some tech, and I will not be able to talk so much, and I don't like it. There is a separate mode for me, the mode for talking and the mode for the actually creating something. So yeah, for the vibe coder is very simple thing that you can have. It's like you can just talk with your code base and you can just have some things like, hey man, please help me with assist me in this and that. So very cool. And yeah, that's why I actually very enthusiastic about the vibe coding, because it's more about me. It's more I think I had enough coding in my life. That's why I'm joining the vibe coding right now. Yeah, so this is the correct thought, because you know I am coding for more than 10 years already. I'm not super tired, but it's still like very same things you are going through every day. So yeah, now I prefer to have some assistance from the utilities, etc. But anyway, so we are just waiting a bit for this stuff to be completed. That's why nothing is happening right now, and it's not super like interesting, but we are tidying up the generated files and using our own file here. And after that, I will test the live activity. I will try to, show you that it is actually working or it is not actually working. So yeah, it is something I would like to share today. Also, I have a very, very bad view duration on my YouTube videos. Video right now, the last one video. Maybe it is because I'm changing my YouTube direction and I'm streaming in English, etc. So that's why people are not enjoying my things now. But it will be changed in some time, I think. I have started my YouTube maybe half a year ago, maybe a bit more already. And initially I was working like an indie hacker, but I was thinking, oh no, I need to stream in English, I need to create content in English, I cannot. But actually I can, I just need more time. So we are cleaning up the files here because we need like this file only, our own. And also we have some problems here. And let's just ask our friends to fix this stuff here. I don't think that I need to have this thing like that. But the activity is not working, so maybe it is something that we need to fix before moving on. Moving up and moving down. So let's ask our friends to fix it. Also, I need to create the new chat, by the way, because this chat is already very, very huge. And you can see some lagging is happening already. But actually, the extension for the codecs is very, very good. It's very nice working, and I'm pretty enjoying using it. But for sure, I'm also enjoying using the Claude Code before it becomes dumb version of itself. I don't know why, but now it's like, not working very well. And that's why I'm trying things with codecs. So we are creating the attributes here. We'll have tname in our live activity, some energy and timer. So it's very, very cool. And I'm like learning about live activities right now. Maybe I can think of some new application. But for now, let's just finish the T1. T1 sounds like some rapper or some dot organization, I don't know. Or the international one, first one. Tomorrow will the new international starting, by the way. But I don't think I will watch it. But for sure, maybe I will watch some matches in the end of this tournament. But we have a lot of things to do in the indie hacking. That's why probably I should work more. So let's see what we have here. We are using our embedding is not working then. So let's go and check the build phases, by the way. Maybe I need to move it before, I don't know. Let's check what we have here. So scheme shows the widget extension. Just run the app, ensure the widget includes this. Yes, it includes. And also in iOS app targets, we should have embed app extensions, and this widget is includes. Yes, it is. Here you go. We have checked this. But let's just wait a few compilation error fixes here, and let's try to run it. So now we cleaned up the template files too. And we have some fixes with the activity attributes. And the attributes includes emoji of the T. So let's see if the live activity will work right now. We don't have like to have any changes with our watches right now. So let's try to start some demo live activity. And it feels very strange right now. So let's try it once again. I have started the live activity. As you can see, my friends, it is working. It is working. Live activity is working. With some demo T. We have some like errors with the rendering, but it is very cool that this thing is actually working. So yeah, let's post it, but maybe let's first improve our stuff and commit our stuff before moving on. So this thing is already working. We just need to enhance it a bit. So let's save everything and commit our changes. For some reason we could not save this stuff here, so let's don't save it. And let's open the codecs and let's let's improve our live activity widget. It is working, but the timer is very tight. I mean the timer with circle. It is like very close to the circle. So I have almost mistyped this thing. But anyway, let's have a screenshot of this stuff here. And matcha is ready. We have notifications on this thing here. So this is very cool. My T application is very cool. Let's have some posts about this stuff. But also I would like to have to check the localization, because it's still unclear for me the whole process, because it feels like we will not have enough context to be able to localize our app. But maybe we will, so I don't know. Maybe my thoughts, my anxious thoughts are not real, just not real. But anyway, let's firstly brag about my application on this wonderful social network that is called X. So let's, by the way, check if we have already fixed this thing. Maybe I should retake the screenshots already, so let's try. The whole thing is working, so the next one things will be much quicker to test. Also, the icon probably should be improved. Right now it's just some boring icon. So yeah, it's better, but I have the mistyped time. One timer is 1 second more than other one. Circular time ring has breathing room. Nah, it's actually, man, it's still close. So let's show our guy what does it mean for me. I can use this wonderful integration. Yes, I copy paste from my phone here. So as you can see, it is too tight still. Also, our timers have a different time. That is strange. So yeah, I can already use my thing, by the way, for my T things. I will test it today. For example, when I have started testing the Wind Gym, going to the gym, I have discovered that is not it's not useful. I mean, it's too much. And for my setup, it's much better to have something more simpler. That's why I probably will have a simpler gym application coming back soon, because, you know, I don't like this hard and complex execution system for the WinGym, so I would like to rewrite it completely and to have some like more diary style application where you have only your complex of training and maximum weight or something and reps or something, and you can just, you know, do nothing, don't play into your workout, etc. You are just marking them, yeah, I completed it, and that's it. So yeah, improving timer synchronization. So we are trying to improve this thing. First, this parents ring timing show in 1 and the text show in 1. I think he does understand me, but anyway. Slightly extends the end to visually align this timer around. Okay, what about this one? So we are modifying our stroke here. Maybe it will help us, maybe it will not. But anyway, also I need to write posts about Swift UI. I'm starting to enjoy this thing. Maybe I should become iOS native developer. Oh my god. But Swift UI is very nice. I'm pretty enjoying it right now. And I can use it for the Mac OS development. I mean, like, we can have an app for the health. Like, so we have even more problems right now. Okay, let me try actually to remove this thing completely. Maybe we have some cache things going on. So let me just clean the build folder, completely rebuild everything, because it feels like nothing helps from our friends, and it's suspicious for me, because we definitely have some changes, and probably it's just about some caching stuff here. That's very cool, very cool. But you can live in Thailand for almost 1 year using some visa. By the way, it's called DTV visa. I can probably record some video about this. So let's start the live activity. As you can see, it is working here, or maybe you don't see, but anyway. But it's still like synchronization is bad, and it's still working like shit. So let me try to fix it once again. For some reason, Eugene is telling me some things, or some toxic things. But anyway, let me copy and delete it. But actually, let me answer him very quickly. I will turn off this thing here, because, you know, when some guy posting some toxic things, you should answer it immediately. Yes, and this is something I would like to do now. So let's please wait a bit. It will be very quick. It will be very quick. So. So I have answered it. And we can continue our development. So as you see, it was very, very quick. Let me continue our development here. The same message goes here, because like nothing has been changed. So let us just tell our guy here that, hey man, you should update your thing here. because you know one timer is already 0 and the other one is still counting, so it's very, very strange. Probably some timer is not stopping at 0, by the way, so yeah. By the way, because I have very nice sleep today, I don't wanna eat still, but I'm like 7 hours awake, but I still don't wanna eat. So we have probably fixed our issue with the live activity. Let's try to run it and let's see if it is working, because you know live activity that is not working is not nice. We probably should have like just like one counter. There is no reason having more than one. So now it is not working at all. We have, as you can see, we have some errors. So maybe the fix was bad. Well, yeah, let's end it. Let's try to restart. So nothing is working right now. Let's restart the application. So maybe it is broken, but maybe it's just some little problem with initializing or something like that. So let's try to do this once again. For some reason the live activity is dead now, so it's not working. Let's check the code. Yeah, maybe it's some visualizing problem here. So it stopped working, man. Let's just have one counter. I don't know if we need to have two. So yeah, let's just have one. Because live activity stopped working. Live activity. Да, oh yes, because you know just that right now, and it was better before, but I have it committed in the working state, so it's not like very dangerous situation. But anyway, we need something that is actually works and not something that potentially works here. So yeah, we need to have something to brag about on the Twitter. This is my dream life, to create something and to tell everybody that you have created something cool and share it and blah blah. By the way, for the super tracker, I don't have any ideas how to utilize the live activity. For the fasting application I have, maybe live activity can be working. Like it can show you, hey man, you will be able to eat soon. Like you have 3 minutes to eat and you are so motivated. Yeah, maybe it is something like that. So we have some dynamic island adjustment, by the way. I don't know, is it called by dynamic island or it is something strange? So for some reason, yeah, it's called dynamic island. I see it here. I tighten the live activity and shows single consistent countdown. Okay, let's try and let's run this app once again. Maybe it is working already, maybe it is not, but it should be better than it was. because it's just broken. So I have started the live activity. Maybe I have disabled it, I don't know. App has been debugged to not track this hang. So for some reason I don't see any live activity right now. Maybe something is broken. For some reasons. Let's try to restart it and check actually this thing here. Maybe something is wrong. But maybe not. Because the failure is about the store kit actually. It's not about live activity, just something like that. So yeah. Yeah, we have nothing for the live activity, but we have some kind of error related here. Let's try to fix it. So for some reason the live activity stopped working at all. Let's try maybe to quick start the timer. It's not working at all. I see this in logs. So yeah, we have some logs here. Probably some connectivity problem, or maybe it's not related and it is about different things. So yeah, I don't know. But anyway, it will be fixed because, you know, I'm motivated. I need to brag about on the Twitter. This is my main motivation of doing anything in my life at the moment. So yeah, I have created the green one timer here. Let's try to restart the live activity. It's still not working. So let's test the pause. Yes, when I pause the activity on my phone, it is pausing on the watch. So this is very cool. And the cancel is also working. Yes, this is fine. This is very, very nice. So the last thing is live activity that is not working. But I hope it will work soon, because, you know, I have some plans of telling everybody about this cool app. But for sure, I have like copy pasted my screenshots, so maybe, you know, I can already post something about my activity here. So as you can see, by the way, my rest sleep quality is 98 today. This is very cool. And I have a lot of energy. So, thanks for the log. Some bytes failed because we have bad types here. Let's rebuild and run iOS app. Okay, so some things were off with the types system. Let's try it again. Maybe it is working right now. Let's try the demo activity. Application context data is null for some reason. I don't know for why is it so. But matcha timer is working. But cancel button is not working, by the way. And live activity is still dead. Live activity is still dead. By the way, this is in logs. So yeah, for some reason it's not working. I don't know why, but we'll fix it. Or maybe I will revert everything we had achieved. And we achieved nothing. Also, I need to, you know, to make this app more appealing from the customer side, because right now it's very, very developer friendly. I have some debug buttons all around the application. This is not good stuff. So yeah, I need to fix it before moving on to the production. But I do think that at Friday probably I will have this app working and already in stores. This is my this week goal or something like that. So yeah. And this application is cool. I will use it by myself. It's not something that I built. For example, I'm also using the sober tracker by myself. That's why I understand what to add here, what to not add here. For example, for the smoke application, I don't have any thoughts because I don't smoke. That's why, I don't understand what to add to the application or not what to not add. And probably sometimes it creates problems. I mean, like, sometimes I don't understand if this feature is actually nice or not nice. But anyway. So, we are seeing the payload keys here. As I think this guy thinks that probably something is off with the keys. But I don't think so, by the way. In the meantime, probably let me order some food. As I see all things with some discounts for the food is now off for some reasons. So now we will not have any discounts. And we are indie developers, we need them to survive. Just joking, by the way. I have working projects too. But I'm just paying more attention to the streaming and indie hacking right now. Because I'm pretty enjoying it. And because I feel like we will create something that is 10k MRRs. So yeah, one of the reasons is to become rich, not just, oh, I feel some art in my head or something. No, we are businessmen. We are trying to fix this. Thanks for the logs. I found the culprit and hard in the past, so life activities can pick back up. Property life save, robust parsing, timer sync still doesn't appear. Yes, that's on device, not simulator. Settings allow access when locked. So yeah, maybe this is something wrong with the just overall setup, not like the application problems. But anyway, we have fixed few things. This is always nice. So I don't see the live activity still. So let's try to see if something is off in the settings. Face it and passcode allow access when locked. Allow access when locked. Live activities. Live activities, yes, it is enabled. Widget extension is embedded. Okay, for some reason it's still not working, so let me just discard changes and let's just clean the build folder and let's try running the T-timer once again. So maybe something was off, like with our changes. Maybe it can be rendered because of some render problem. And because I need to run debugger separately, we don't have anything in the debug log. This is like the main reason of the things happening in life. So it's still not working. I don't know why it's not working, but it's not working. And it was working. So yeah, It feels like something is off. Let's fix this error once again, and let me finish stream probably after that, because it is time. Let's fix these things now, because yeah, we have streamed for 100 minutes already. This is not bad, and we covered a lot of topics, so it is time for us like to begin stopping our streams. So yeah. But we need to think this. We need to fix this, and we need to fix the live activities too. Because you know, no live activity, no life. In the meantime, let me order some stuff. Granola breakfast bowl, for example. Why not? For sure it has some sugar in it, but anyway. So we have this thing here, here, and here. Should be nice. Let's go to checkout, and let's check out. And let's say that I will meet on the outside. Yeah. So I have sent the order, and we can enjoy this fix and just proceed to our next tasks that we can have here for this app. For example, one of the tasks is to tell everybody that the live activity is working, because it was working, and I'm pretty sure it will work soon. Live activity is live, but have some bugs for sure. Also, I think that Swift UI is very cool and simple, and sorry, you can achieve the results very quickly. So we bragged about the live activities everywhere. We have fixed this thing here, by the way. So let's try to fix this stuff. Let's try, to run this app once again. Also, we have a confirmation for my order. That is very nice. And it will be delivered faster than I was thinking. The live activity is dead for the T app, but this is just fine, no problem, we will fix it. Actually, what would I like to fix here? I think nothing. Let's commit our changes maybe. Oh, I was looking for the logs. Yes. The error with the watch sync has been dismissed. So we are in haste our stuff here a bit. Let me think about the sync status, etc. It feels like we have too much. Also, let's start the new chat, by the way, because I think it's really easy time to start the new chat. Yeah. So analyze. Oh no. So let's enhance the UI of our app. It feels like it is very very developer friendly, and we have a lot of debug info, sync status, and etc. Think about the app from the customer side. Yeah, because we have a lot of things like sync status, sync produce. Oh, we have run the Sirena, by the way. Sync status, sync process, sync like other sync stuff. There is a lot of things that actually doesn't make any sense for the end user. That's why, you know, we should probably don't have it in this application, because applications are developed for the users, not for the developers. I mean, this kind of application. So yeah, probably it's just something I need to get rid of. And I'm asking my friend Codex, to understand my problem, my situation, and to have it like in different like position of itself. So that's why, you know, I'm asking him to be my end user, not some kind of developer guy. So we have left like 2 users watching right now, and the peak was 7, I think. So it's very, very nice. Thank you guys for watching. The stream is already very, very long, so I understand why everybody is dropping it. And I also like achieved some end results or something like that. That's why we also have a decrease in the watchers. But that's fine. You know, it's the middle of the day. It's time to have a walk or something like that. How it is said, stupid work for your stupid mental health. So yeah, it is something actually that I am planning to do also. So VR, yes, sync is for if debug. That was what I was thinking. We also have some more if debug stuff here, because watch sync manager is also not needed. It is needed only in debug mode, because, you know, sync status is not important for the end user. Probably we can have some settings and settings it up in the, you know, settings. But on the home screen you should not have something like that. It will just disturb user. It will just create some unnecessary pressure on user. So yeah, probably you should not have something like that. And that's why I'm removing it. But for developers, it's actually very cool. That's why I'm not removing it from the developer side. For this thing, you can use if debug kind of stuff. So as you can see, we are seeing the sync status here, but the end user will not see anything like that. Yeah, nice. Because, you know, watch app is actually very, very companion for this app. It just allows you to not pay any attention to your phone. But it's like very, very simple. And it's not something that I think is very important for this kind of applications. That's why let's have it more simple, more simply integrated than we had before. So let me check the Twitter and Instagram maybe. Twitter is like that. Threads is also like very clear. But it's just because it's very, very early and my main auditory, and because I'm English kind of speaker, is not doing something right now. So yeah, it is time for us actually to start into ending the stream. So let's try and see the quick start. And after that, probably, if everything is nice, I will also end this thing for now. But I will rerun it a bit later. So let's try to have an active brewing here. I have started it. For some reason, this thing is not reachable. Let me just open the app. This thing also should be improved a bit. Let's try the demo live activity. Nope, it's still not working. Okay, so we have some active brew. And this is the time I will leave the stream and I will stop it. And I will continue a bit later today. So thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day. And